Hello, my name is Rasmus and I'm one of the founders of Bikedesk, and in this video I'll show you how to use the inventory managing in Bikedesk. So first of all, we go to the inventory tab, and now we can see all the products that we have here. So basically we have a lot of products on this account because I imported a whole lot. I have made a video of how to import products that you can see also. We have 7,179 products. And if I want to, I can click on each product here and I can see a lot of information about the product basically. So first of all, up here we have the name of the product and we have the product number. I would recommend using the supplier number, and we have the barcode here. I also recommend using the barcode supplied from your supplier, and we can set the price and we see the cost price, and then we can see our profit if we want to calculate that. I can also discount the product here if I want to do that. So let's say it's on sale for 8,000. Also over here, I can set the inventory level of the product. So if I have one or more, I can have that here. I can have a minimum and maximum value on the product if I set that for reordering. And here I can set in the suppliers. On this account, we have created a lot of different suppliers. I can also add more suppliers. I can set a brand, and we can tag this. So this is tagged as a bike, but I could also tag it as a mountain bike, however we want to do this. Like this. Down here we have some more details that we can fill out. For instance, the size, the color. I can have a variant number, style number. I can have set in how many gears it is. If it's 11 speed, I can set that in. I can have in a lock code if that's already in. If it's an e-bike, I can set in the battery information here. We can also add more fields if you need to have more information on your products. We'll just click save here. So basically now we have a product here, and we can see the product I just set up reorder point on tells me that it is actually below our reorder point, so it actually lights up like this. And if I want to, I can go in here and then I can click on this basket here, and then I can add it to our shopping list because it tells me that we are below our reorder point. So I'll do that now. And you can now see that it tells me that there's 2 on shopping list. If I click on the product like this, I also in the top here have some information about the product, and I can see the transactions. I made an override. I can see variants. If I have that, I can set in the image, and I can set up follow-on items. So if I send an e-bike and you have a battery that you need to automatically get added when you sell the e-bike, you can set that in here. In terms of reordering, I have the whole system set up so I can go in and choose different settings here. I can say a specific supplier if I want to do that. We can set in Cyro Fisher, and I can search for specific products here. And if I need to order this, and I need to order this, I want to order this, you can see here it says on shopping list. And the cool thing is now we can go up here in the reordering and click on that, and then we have a whole shopping list of all the stuff we need to order. And I can also go here and I can see which suppliers that I want to order from. So Cyro Fisher. Here I need to order these 3 products. And then I can actually tell the system directly by clicking on order that I want to order this. And if I have the information in the system, email and all that on the supplier, it can automatically email the supplier a list of things you want to order. Normally people just go to the B2B shop and then type in the products that they ordered, and then they tell our system that this was ordered. When I've done an order here, we can see that my shopping list from Cyro Fish is basically empty, so I now have an open order instead. And this open order, you can see here from today and the supplier. And if I want to, I can also set expected delivery date. This is very handy if you can know that the products will be in store next week. And then it says here what expected delivery date. Also, if you have a product that's in rest order, you can set up here and set that in the future to another specific date. This is very clever because when your employees look in the system and they go into inventory and they search for a product number here, then they can see already that, okay, this product has been ordered, my inventory is 0, but I can go into the product and click on reordering, and I can see, oh, expected delivery is 29th of September, which he can then relay on to the customer, or in the workshop they know, okay, when we can do this, the rest of the bike. Whenever I get the products into the store, I can actually go into my reordering tab and I can find my open orders here, and then I can click on Cyrofisher, and under Cyrofisher here I can actually tell the system that I want to create a stock reception from this order here. So I will do that, and when we do that, if you notice in the top here, it changed tabs towards the stock, and in the stock tab I can see I have some drafts, and I now have a draft of the order that I just changed over to a stock reception. So when I click on this, I can see the products that I've ordered, and I can actually change information. I can change if the cost price has gone up or down. I can click confirm here. But there might be cases where you actually ordered products besides what the system knows. So let's say I ordered a specific product here, an unknown product to the system. You can say it doesn't know anything here. And then I can actually click create, and I can add the product directly into the system. We also have a very clever master database where it actually searches the barcode for the specific products among the suppliers that we have added into the system. And if it finds the product, you basically don't need to type in anything. You can see here it actually automatically gets all the information and fills it out automatically. This is very clever and makes you save a lot of time. For this one, I will just close and I will just delete this product. And then I will say, okay, I want to confirm my stock here. And then I can add an invoice number if I want to keep track of that. And I can add notes if I want to do that. So now we actually added new products into the system based on an order and a purchase order in our system. If I have a label printer set up, I actually get the possibility to print out labels for all the products that's in my order here. If I go back to stock, I can now see I don't have any draft, but in the completed stock transaction, I have all the stock transactions that we've made. Let's say I got some products that I didn't order through Bikedesk. We can go into the stock tab, and I can actually just click on the new stock reception here, and then I can basically scan my barcodes and from the products and then add them to the system. And then we can receive these products directly without having to do the purchase order in the system also. Yes, so now we can see we have 2 stock orders. Another cool thing I can do in the system is I can actually import inventory movement. So basically, if I click here, I can use a CSV file, and then I can see if I want to do a stock reception here, and I can select a file, and sometimes the suppliers send you out a file with all the order lines in, and then you can use this to directly import the products that you have. And I can set up here, we want to have some fields that we match on either product number or barcode. So I can set up the product number, and then I can set in my quantity and the cost price, and then I can add these directly into the system here. You can see if I click preview, it already finds the products and the quantity that I want to do on a stock reception. So if I do this, it's a very large file, so I won't. But if I do this, it creates a draft with all the products on, and then I can add this draft into the system just like I showed you before. Another thing we can do is on products, we can set up tags, and basically it means categories. So if I want to set up an accessory or bags, etc., I can do that here. I can also create new categories. Something like this, and then I can add that to a product. I can have multiple categories on one product, which means in statistics I can make it show up in either of these categories or a combination of them. Another thing I can do in the system is create promotions or discounts that are for a whole category or some specific products. If I go in here, I can click on promotions, and then in here I can actually see if I want to add a promotion, I can say winter sale, and then we can select I want to subtract some percentage amount, and I can say 10%, and I can set up a criteria here. It could be product category, and then we can see helmets full face, for instance. I want to do that, and then I can set it to be time limited from today and until the next week. And I can say if you have a minimum number of products that you need to buy before it's triggered, or I can say if I want to add or exclude products from that. So if I do this now, I added a discount. I can go to the POS and then I can search. I can find a product in my full face helmets here. And you can see if I click one of these, it will automatically do my discount promotion here and winter sale. The system is very cleverly made. So if you have both, let's say, a local discount on a product, but you also have a global promotion going on, it will automatically calculate the cheapest price for the customer. So for instance, this one here, the offer price is way below 10%, which is my global promotion. If I click this, it will automatically use the discount price on the product instead of the promotion. So we recalculate this whenever you add a product and figure out the cheapest option for the customer, but we don't apply two discounts or promotions on top of each other. In products here, I can also go to this tab here, and then I can see my suppliers and my product categories. If I want to manipulate those, change bags to be called bags with something, I can do that. I can also say if I want to have a promotion criteria saying that you need to have a specific amount of products to apply for a promotion from that category. You can add the product categories here as well. So if you have a product and you have variants of the same product, so let's say we have this FSA chain ring here, I can go into the product and I can click on variants, and then I can add a style number, and then I can click add a variant. And if I want to do that, you can see this one is 32 teeth. I can add one that is 36 T, like that, and then we have another variant of the same product here. I can scan the barcode. If I want to set up other information here, I can do that. So now if I see on the variant, I can see I both have a 32 and a 36 tooth here, and both are black, and I don't have any inventory on any of them.